had an impact.
Oh, yeah.
Just like impact checking from Main Street Bank.
That's right, Jim. After all, Main Street does offer 6% APY.
On balances up to and including $15,000.
Impact checking with 6% APY from Main Street Bank. All roads lead to Main Street Bank.
Now that's a checking account that can impact your life.
It's definitely checking with an impact, a positive impact.
Hi, I'm Coach Rich Rodriguez, head football coach, West Virginia Mountaineers. I make a lot of decisions as a head coach. You make a lot of decisions in life. If disaster ever strikes your home or business, make the right call and call Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. I know these folks. They're great to work with. They're outstanding. They've served for over 50 years in the Mountain State. They'll treat you right. If you ever have a disaster, ever need something fixed, call Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. That's the team the Mountaineers will call.
For over 140 years, we've been writing our story together, cheering on local teams, supporting our schools, and standing beside local businesses every step of the way. At Belmont Savings Bank, your local community bank, we say thank you for being the heart of our community. Your trust, growth, and support inspire us to give back and make your story part of ours. Let's keep writing it together. We'd love to help you with your story.
Pinnacle Comprehensive Care and Apex Aesthetics, your locally owned medical practice dedicated to helping you heal and feel your best. From advanced care for acute and chronic wounds to treatments that help you look and feel better in your own skin. Whether it's skin tightening, microneedling, IV hydration, hormone replacement, or peptides targeted to manage weight loss, tissue repair, anti-aging, or increased muscle mass, our team is here for you. Call 304-905-6899 for your free consultation. Pinnacle Comprehensive Care and Apex Aesthetics. Heal, renew, energize.
Welcome into the ASRC. It is halftime here of Wheeling versus Clarion. Sorry for the delay, folks, for broadcasters to get here. I know it's the second half. We tried to get over here. We had football over at West Family Stadium earlier today where West Liberty and Wheeling played. Final game of the regular season. West Liberty won in dramatic fashion, 68-67. I know the young kids out there love the 6-7 stuff.
Yeah.
It drives me insane. I don't know what it means. I am Todd All, along with me, student broadcaster Colin Veltri. His first broadcast with us for basketball. Colin, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Well, this is going to be a good one so far. Glad we got here just before the first half ended. It's 44-40 in favor of Wheeling. Wheeling had an unbelievable win last night. They were down most of the game against Cal. They came back down down one. Or maybe they were, I'm trying to remember. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
So many games this past. They had a shot at the three-point line that got missed. They missed it, but he was fouled. He got to shoot 3 free throws. That Alex Smith had a rough night. Only had 1 field goal at that point in the game, but hit those 3 free throws at the end. Gave Wheeling the 85-82 victory over Cal. An unbelievable finish to that game. Kind of like the unbelievable finish to West Liberty Wheeling football this afternoon. And Clarion fell last night to West Liberty. And as we get things going here in the second half, it's a tight one. Again, Wheeling and Clarion playing a pretty tight game here. And we saw, luckily for us, Jeremy Thomas have some big moments as he did last night against West Liberty. Couldn't get the win then, but he had a big moment here in the first half.
Yes, he did. He got a great steal for a magnificent dunk within that first minute. That gave Clarion the 44-38 lead. Right now he's leading the team in points at 12. Second in points right now is Kendon Peebles with 11.
So it will be Clarion to get possession to start this second half. And starting things off here, Nelson gets the ball on the left side. Goes to Peebles. Back down to Thomas. Peebles gets this ball stolen away by Caleb Murray. And they say he stepped on the line with possession, so the ball goes right back to the Golden Eagles. Clarion got very lucky there after a mistake on a pass, and sometimes that's just how things go for you. Clarion last night put up 91 points in a loss in their opening game of the season against West Liberty. So I think that's something on the floor. It might have been a bug they were trying to get off the floor. I don't know. Here comes the Golden Eagles. Nelson driving right side, stops at the elbow, kicks it back out to Peebles. Now it's Easter and a foul away from the ball, and they're going to call this on T. Harris of Wheeling. And he's wondering what he did wrong. Now a substitution as Curtis Harrison comes in for T. Harris. Harris picks up his 3rd foul of the night, first team foul on Wheeling of the second half. Harrison hands this one off to Nelson. Now Cody dishes it off to Peebles. Gets this ball stolen away. Here comes Gall.
Nice steal.
Gall drives left side of the lane, stops up, finds Murray mid-range, gets it to go. Matt Drehas, our color commentator for the first 2 games last night, would have loved that. He's an old school basketball player, getting the mid-range back into it. What's it with the younger people and loving the three-point shot just because of Steph Curry?
I don't know. A lot of people love Curry.
I get it. He's a great player too, but not everybody can be Steph. And a big three-point shot as soon as I say that. Kendon Peebles says, I can, and he hits a big three. It makes this a 3-point ball game again, 46-43. We got Alex Smith going to hand this one off to Murray. Gets a good screen. Can't get the shot, though. And the rebound for Nelson. He's going to push the pace. Quickly up to Justice Easter. Now to Cody. Left wing. He can't get the three. He hit some big shots against West Liberty. Offensive board. They're going to say an offensive foul on Clarion's number 20, Jeremy Thomas. And possession goes to Wheeling. Thomas had a big game against West Liberty last night. So did Cody, helping Clarion get to that 91 points, just couldn't get a victory as the Toppers put up triple digits in the first game of the Mike Lamberti era. Low post, English no good, rebounded by Justice Easter, quickly up to Cody. And now an inadvertent buzzer. The shot clock went off. It was very close. So we'll get this cleaned up here in just a second. Get back to play. And it's been a crazy weekend here on the campus of West Liberty University. 3 basketball games last night. They were all tremendous. We got 2 wins for the Toppers, and the Mountain East Conference kind of took over last night. All 3 Mountain East Conference teams won here at the ASRC. And we'll see if the Mountain East can do it again today. Wheeling is up by 3 right now, looking for their second victory of the year. Clarion looking for their first still. And being a student here, what's kind of the buzz now that basketball season is upon us?
I don't know.
Well, I know in the athletics department, the people that I've known here at West Liberty for quite some time, we've been waiting for this basketball season to begin, for the Lamberti era to begin. We saw what Coach Cooper and his women's basketball team did last night, and it's a lot of the same players. As a good shot there for Peebles, and gets this to a 1-point ball game, 46-45. Coach Cooper's women's team, a lot of the same players from last year, but this year is a little bit different, at least in this first game. They came out on fire and did not stop. Bailey Smith had a great night for the Lady Toppers last night, and they're going to try to do it again. Cody, can he hit this three? Can't get it to go. Smith, the rebound for Wheeling. He's pushing the pace. Left side for Murray. Rims out. Loose ball. They say last touched by Wheeling. Clarion will take possession. Now coming out, taking a breather is Jeremy Thomas for Clarion. Into the ball game, Aiden Cunningham from just up the road. He's a 6'7" freshman from Claysville, PA. Went to McGuffey, not too far away from West Liberty. Peebles sets it up, gets it to Nelson. Nelson working against Harrison. Bit of a mismatch unless he tries to drive. Nelson kicks it back out for Easter. He's going to try to drive. Stops at the foul line, puts it up. No good. Loose ball taken by English of Wheeling, and here comes Caleb Murray. Guarded by Cody. Pass is going to be stolen by Peebles. Takes it himself with the left hand, and Clarion has the lead by 1.
Beautiful Euro step there.
Gall gets a scene set by Harrison. Drives left side of the lane, finds English. Reverse is good. Wheeling right back. 48-47. English with 8 points so far in the ball game. Cody, baseline drive. He's going to be fouled by Harrison, and a good pace here between these two teams. It's almost like watching a West Liberty game.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see West Lib's men's basketball team this year. I heard they're really good.
Absolutely so. They take a look behind us at the banners on the wall. They'll tell you all you need to know.
Yeah. This is also the first season with the new coach, I hear.
Yep. Coach Lamberti was a great player here in his time as a student athlete. Played in a national title game when he was a student, and he got to coach in a national title game in 2023 as an assistant coach, and now he's back as the head man. And I don't want to ask him this question because I'm not trying to put any extra pressure on Coach Lamberti. Those are some big shoes to fill, but I'm sure he wants to coach as a head coach in a national title game as well. Get the trifecta: player, assistant, and head coach.
Yeah.
Cody at the line, down by 1, ties it up at 48. T. Harris back into the game for Wheeling, taking the place of Harrison. Smith right side, hands off to Gall. Driving on Peebles, kicks it back out to Saunders Jr. Gets in the lane. Shot is blocked by Easter. Here comes Cody. 2-on-2. Tries to lob it up, and it gets tipped away by Harris. What an effort play by Harris to get back.
That was also a fantastic block by Justice Easter.
These are two very good basketball programs. Got a lot of pride between Wheeling and Clarion individually. Cody working against Saunders, getting to the bucket. A foul's going to be called, I believe, before the shot. They call it on Saunders Jr. Well, I guess they're going to give him the shot on that. Wheeling's bench unhappy with the call, and from where we were sitting, I can understand why. I may be wrong, but I can understand why they're a little upset. Cody misses the front end. So Cody's second attempt to try to untie this game. He does. 49-48. Still plenty of time left in this ball game. 15:45. Gall will drive to the foul line, kick it out to Murray. He gets in. Nice little move. Caleb Murray has had some great memories here in the ASRC. We mentioned last night, a couple of years ago, in this PSAC MEC crossover, Atlantic Region crossover. Saw Caleb Murray have from an inbound pass, alley-oop with .3. Cody hits a big three just like he did last night against West Liberty. He's got 5 points so far, and Clarion has a 2-point lead.
Beautiful three from Cody. He's been having a fantastic game so far. I like the hustle that he's got.
He's not a small guy either. He moves well for a bigger man. This foul. It'll go against Trey Nelson of Clarion. With that stoppage in play, it'll be a media timeout. 52-50. Clarion leads. We'll be right back on Topper Station in the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
From the long-lasting and reliable heating and cooling systems we send out the door, to the friendly and knowledgeable dealers who go the extra mile. With a no-hassle replacement limited warranty, you can trust day and night to deliver outstanding service and performance, keeping you a step ahead with advanced technology and exceptional comfort. To find a day and night dealer, visit dayandnightcomfort.com.
All right, now you're just like Daddy, huh?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training.
There you go, Daddy.
Or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity, part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
Pablo. And welcome back to the ASRC. 52-50 in favor of Clarion, looking for their first victory of the year. Wheeling looking for their second. They want to go 2-0 to start the season. They got a good win against Cal PA last night. Dramatic fashion from Alex Smith. That'll be Saunders Jr. to throw this in from the baseline. Lobs it out for T. Harris. Almost crossing the backcourt. He finally does. And it's a turnover. Clarion gets possession right back. This will be Ricky Goodright. Mentioned this last night. That might be one of my favorite names ever to say as a broadcaster, Ricky Goodright. A pump fake here, Nelson back to Cody. He pumps, puts up the straightaway three, can't get it to fall. Nelson the offensive board. Back to Goodright. Nobody there, just goes right through the paint to the bucket and an easy score.
Beautiful layup.
Got his first 2 points of the night, did Goodright. Smith driving left hand, good, and one opportunity coming up for Alex Smith. And they give the foul to Clarion's Justice Easter. It'll be his second, team third. Both teams with just 3 fouls so far in this one.
Alex Smith, 1 shot.
Smith cannot convert the and one. Easter the board for Clarion. The handoff to Nelson. He's working against DJ Wingfield. Deep three is good. Easter gets another one, makes it 57-52. A 5-point lead now for the PSAC Conference Clarion Eagles. Inside, pass tipped away, Harris gets back, put back is good, and one opportunity coming up again for Wheeling. They call this one on Gavin Cody. Harris will go to the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three. He does convert. Makes it a 3-point ball game, 57-54. Nelson to Goodright. Pump fakes, working against Saunders Jr. Puts it up, hand in his face, no good. Well off the mark, but Cody gets the loose ball. He drives, left hand, good. Gavin Cody now with 7 points, and Justice Easter almost gets the steal, but possession will stay with Wheeling. Substitutions for Wheeling. Chris English back in, takes the place of Murray. Alex Smith and Saunders Jr. will all catch a breather. As I said, Chris English in along with Chance Hartwell. And also Jalen Wenger. English flying down the floor. with the right hand, can't finish, and a board for Clarion. Nelson showing off his speed, tries to kick this back, but it's tipped. Cody comes up with it. Right hand is good. Cody with 9.
Beautiful Euro step there. He's shooting 14.3% from the field.
What a hustle play there by Ricky Goodright. They may not have possession, but Clarion is putting the pressure on Wheeling at this point. They're in the press. English finds a teammate, puts up the 3, no good. Long rebound taken by Wingfield, and he'll set things up again in the half court. Finds Harris. Back. No good. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Goodright. Here come the Golden Eagles. Nelson pumps. Finds Goodright. Back to Nelson. Goodright. Deep 3. It's good. He's got 5 points so far in this one, and it's 64-55. Clarion has built up a 9-point lead. Pass was off the mark, but they call the foul on Nelson trying to get there on Hartwell. I take that back. It's not on Nelson. They call this on number 0, Ricky Goodright. Justice Easter will catch a breather as Kendon Peebles back in for the Golden Eagles. English to the top of the key. Left side, Wingfield will try to drive on Cody. Step back 3. Can't get it to go. Board for Peebles. Here comes Nelson. Peebles puts up a quick 3. No good. Hartwell the rebound and a foul on the floor. They will call this on DJ Wingfield. Quickly, mid-range, good. Aiden Cunningham, the freshman. (66-55), an 11-point lead. That shot off the mark for Wheeling. They lose possession. Caleb Murray back into the ball game. And a timeout for Chris Richardson, and the Wheeling Cardinals will take a quick break here. 66-55 in favor of Clarion. We'll be right back on Topper Station.
Here, we go further to keep medicine close to home by surrounding you with a team of experts and surrounding our region with the highest level of care, with the world's latest treatments and breakthroughs that change the odds. Because in medicine, we find a way. We go as far as it takes to help the people right here.
Where are you going? The store in West Liberty. The store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
Welcome back to the ASRC. Clarion leading this one by 11, 66-55. 11:22 left to play. Goodness, look at that. 11:22, then 55-66. I don't know. That just sounds weird. Yeah, I don't like it. Now Clarion will bring this ball up, get things started here to the scorer's table. It's Jeremy Thomas as he's set to come back in next stoppage. Cunningham from the elbow, no good. It'll be rebounded by Wenger. Here comes Smith, flying, spinning in the paint, kicks it back out. English fakes the pass, Euro step. Can't get the finish, rims
Just
out. And Thomas is back in. He will take the place of Gavin Cody. And Cody's been putting up points left and right for Clarion as of late. Harrison back into the ball game, taking the place of Jalen Wenger. Murray pump fakes. Inside to English. Oh, and the big man is there with the block. English gets it back. Mid-range jumper on the baseline. Falls. Determination.
Beautiful block by the 6'7" forward, Aiden Cunningham.
Go down low. Thomas can't get it laid in with the left hand, but he's fouled and will shoot two. Alex Smith picks up the foul for Wheeling. It'll be his second, fifth team foul. Again, both teams with 5 fouls so far. Thomas no good on the first. Aiden Gall back into the ball game, the redshirt freshman out of the University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. It's where Doug Gottlieb coaches, correct?
I believe so.
So he was a redshirt under Gottlieb last year. Thomas hits the second. 67-57. Now the Clarion has the same amount of points that Wheeling football had today. And you look at that football score, 68-67, it reminds you of a college basketball game. That shot off the mark and saved though. Oh, now they're saying Murray was out of bounds and he strongly disagrees. Possession to Clarion. Now that 68-67 score may not be West Liberty versus Wheeling, maybe not even men's or women's basketball. I think they score more than that in both of those men's or women's basketball games, but it's somewhere in Division II. Sounds like a basketball score. Steal here, Gall. He's 1-on-3, waiting for some reinforcements. What a spin, dishes it off to Murray, mid-range, hits another. Wheeling makes it an 8-point ball game. Murray with 16 points for Wheeling so far.
Beautiful sequence by Wheeling. Only down by 10 now.
Good transition from defense to offense. Wheeling looks like they're playing a zone. Well, now they're... Good right. Dealing with the pressure from English, gets a shot off and no good. 2 Cardinals fighting for that rebound. Harrison comes up with it. Now it's Chris English on the baseline, peels back, finds Murray. Can he get another? This one doesn't go, and it's Jeremy Thomas for the board. Just under 9 minutes remain in this ball game. Still an 8-point lead for Clarion. They're going to slow this half court. And a 10-second call on Clarion. I say it was obvious they're trying to slow down this possession, but sure enough, a 10-second call is made. And a turnover. Wheeling gets it back. We'll take a break. Another media timeout. We'll come right back on Topper Station. Thank you.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
For over 140 years, we've been writing our story together, cheering on local teams, supporting our schools, and standing beside local businesses every step of the way. At Belmont Savings Bank, your local community bank, we say thank you for being the heart of our community. Your trust, growth, and support inspire us to give back and make your story part of ours. Let's keep writing it together. We'd love to help you with your story.
And welcome back to the ASRC. We've got our student sideline reporter, Pablo Zubieta, with some information. Pablo, take it away.
Thank you, Todd. So currently, Clarion leads 67-59. Clarion lost a tight one to West Liberty yesterday. They almost came back, and Wheeling came back in the last second to beat Calpier, both looking to end their weekends on a positive note. Keep in mind that West Lib is playing Calpier, the women's at 6 and the men's at 8 p.m., so make sure you tune in to Topper Station. Back to you, Todd.
Thank you for that, Pablo. Good information as always. He's getting started as his student broadcast career, as well as Colin sitting next to me. Now Trey Nelson gets that one down to Aiden Cunningham and back. Goodright's pass gets tipped up by English. He gets possession up to Gall. Working against Nelson. He loses it on his hip. Here comes Nelson. Finds Cunningham. Dishes it off. Peebles. Three-point shot, no good. Tipped around, and it's out of bounds. Last touched. I was going to say I thought it was on Trey Nelson, but obviously the officials have a much better view of that than we do.
Yeah, that looked like it was touched out by Nelson to me. So that'll be Goodright to inbound.
Clarion setting things up. Gets it to Cunningham, back to Goodright. 8 minutes left in this ball game. Pump fake for Nelson, the drive, inside pass. Nice defense there by Chris English. Jump ball is called. That's just defensive effort by Chris English.
Beautiful defense by Wheeling on that sequence.
So it'll be Caleb Murray to toss this one in. All the way through. Gall took a lot of contact as he was getting through the paint. They call this on Ricky Goodright. As we get set up. I thought we were going to get some free throws possibly, but it'll be Alex Smith on the baseline to throw this in. Curtis Harrison takes the inbound pass. Loses this. Goes right to Peebles. Splits the defense and gets the lay-in. So it is 59-69. Still a 10-point ball game with 7:23 left in the ball game. Gall in the paint, spinning around, gets the bucket with the left. So Clarion, again, will slow things down just a little bit here with 7 minutes left and an 8-point lead. Goodright drifts to the right, finds Peebles, back to Goodright. Gets into the paint, Murray off his feet. Little bunny, no good. Murray gets the board. Here comes Smith. Inside, English, baseline. 6-point ball game just like that. And Wheeling is starting to come back. Chris English with 12 on the night so far.
That was their first points in the last 3 minutes.
They're going to need it now more than ever. Nelson over to Peebles, back to Nelson. Goes down into the corner for Goodright. Wants to go inside. There's some defense there, and I believe they're going to call this on Murray of Wheeling. They do. Now Wheeling has 17 fouls. It'll be the 1-and-1. Single bonus for Clarion from here on out. Trevor Beresford, the Cameron, West Virginia product, into the ball game.
That was a beautiful read and beautiful block by Aiden Gall there.
So from the baseline, Nelson's looking. Finally finds his man. The put up no good, fighting for that loose ball. Gall gets it, and now a foul is going to be called. We'll see if this goes against Jeremy Thomas. It does. It'll be his fourth. And the 7th team foul, I believe. Well, maybe Wheeling only has 6 team fouls. Take that back. So Gall with the 1-and-1 coming up with a deficit of 6. Front end bounces around and in.
That's a foul on 14.
Gall will get another opportunity here. And it's good.
Wheeling on a 5-0 run within the last 90 seconds.
They're going to need to do some more of that with 6 minutes remaining in this ball game, down by 4. Easter to Cody, guarded by Smith, loses the ball. They say last touched by Wheeling. Possession goes or stays with Clarion.
That looked like it was out on Cody, but like you said earlier, the refs have better eyes than we do.
Screen set. Nelson trying to drive on Gall. Gets underneath the bucket. Tries to dish it back out, but Gall gets the steal. Here come the Cardinals. Stops up. Wants the 3 and dishes it over to Caleb Murray. Down to 5.5 left to play. Gall, straightaway 3. No good. Tipped around. And Clarion gets it. Easter has a man on his right. Gets it to him. Peebles with the left-handed finish. He's got 22 tonight. Cross court to Smith. They're going to call the block on Gavin Cody.
I do want to say I love the way that Trey Nelson's playing. He's doing a good job keeping the offense in check, and he's making great reads.
We saw how good this Clarion team was last night. Again, putting up 91 points against West Liberty. Just didn't come up with the victory. They can score, and they can play. I don't think there'll be an easy game for anyone this season. Smith hits the first free throw. The hero from last night, 3 big free throws to win that ball game against Cal. Second one, no good. Tipped around. English, the offensive board. 3-pointer from Smith is good. It's a 2-point ball game, 71-69. 5 minutes left. Easter hands it off. Gall punches this away. Can he get there? They say last touched by Gall. Possession stays with Clarion, and since Wheeling never had clear possession, the shot clock doesn't change. So there's 14 seconds left on the shot clock, I believe. We'll see. We'll take a break after this media timeout. When we come back, 4:47 left, 71-69. Clarion leads. We'll be right back on Topper Station.
If you're looking for off-campus housing, then Hilltop Acres is where you need to be. Just minutes from campus, Hilltop Acres offers modern amenities like high-speed internet, large flat-screen smart TVs, and in-unit laundry, as well as complete kitchens with dishwasher. You'll love the vibrant community vibe and friendly neighbors. Enjoy a balanced student life with everything you need right at your doorstep. So why wait? Make Hilltop Acres your home away from home today.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Welcome back to the ASRC. A 2-point ball game, 71-69 in game 1 of tonight. Clarion looking for their first victory of the season. Wheeling looking for their second win of the year. Clarion fell to West Liberty last night. Wheeling beat Cal. We've got 2 more games after this one tonight as well. The next one will be West Liberty women taking on Cal U. And then the nightcap at 8 p.m. or whenever the women's game is over will be West Liberty men's basketball taking on Cal U. Nelson will let this ball go, so the clock does not start until he touches it. There we go. They only have 14 on the shot clock. Puts up the 3 from the corner. It's good. Once again, Peebles has 25.
Beautiful pass by Nelson there.
Smith finds Gall, wanted the 3-point shot, 4.5 to play. Smith puts up another 3. He gets another one. Back-to-back for Smith. He's got 13 and makes it a 2-point game.
Wheeling on a 13-5 run within the last about 3.5 minutes here.
And they've needed it in the worst way. They're getting it. Coach Richardson doing a good job here. Cody pump fakes, gets Caleb Murray in the air. No good on the 3, but an offensive board for Peebles. Easter from the corner, no good. Chris English gets the board for Wheeling this time. Less than 4 to play. Alex Smith sets up a possession that could give Wheeling a tie or the lead. And now they're going to call a hold on Trey Nelson. It'll be his 3rd, team 9th. Jeremy Thomas is back in, taking the place of Aiden Cunningham. As English cannot convert the front end. Peebles the board, so no points for Wheeling there. Nelson head up and looking. Picks up the dribble and finds Peebles. 10 to shoot for Clarion. Nelson straight away. No good. Rebounded by Beresford. Here comes Alex Smith. 3:15 left in regulation. Gall looking to set things up. Beresford sets the screen. Gall dishes it back out for Smith. Can he go for another 3? No good. Trey Nelson the rebound, and now a foul. Going to be called against Gall. That'll be his 2nd, team 7th, and now Clarion will be in the single bonus. So Nelson now shooting the 1-and-1. No good. That was his first attempt from the line tonight. Gall looking, puts up a quick 3. No good. Off the mark. Peebles the rebound. Here comes Nelson. Takes a look. Finds Thomas. Splits the defenders. No good. And eventually gets tipped in. Timeout called by Clarion. And they're going to reset the clock to 2:42. It looks like it'll be just a 30-second timeout. So we will keep it here. A 4-point ball game. This is going to be an exciting finish and not bad for your first I know it only started in the second half, but not bad for your first college basketball broadcast.
I love games that go down to the wire, that are very close.
We have a very good chance of seeing quite a few of those tonight. We saw one with football already, a crazy classic ending in the West Liberty Wheeling football game here, as we know it was the final game of head coach Roger Wiley's career, and what a way to finish it off.
It was a good way to cap off the 100th season for West Lib football too.
Absolutely, and Coach Wiley finishes his career with 101 wins. And I wonder what will be his most memorable win. Might have to ask him that this coming Tuesday for our coaches show.
Maybe.
Smith to the corner. Murray hits it. Murray gets this to a 1-point ball game. He's got 17 points tonight.
He's shooting 6 for 14 on field goals.
Pump fake, puts up the shot. He's going to get fouled by English. Coach Richardson trying to let him know he was on the line. And they'll give him the 3 shots, though. It will be Peebles, again, has 25 points tonight. Will shoot 3 free throws. Peebles' first attempt is good. Second good as well. Extends it to a 3-point lead. Gonna try to make it 4 if he can go 3 for 3. And he does. Gavin Cody grabs a breather as Ricky Goodright re-enters the ball game. Clarion pressing. English trying to get things set up, finds Gall. 2:05 remaining. Murray, bounce pass. Gall gets the finish with the left. Murray with the vision on that pass makes it a 2-point ball game. Wheeling still down by 2. Nelson gets the finish. 81-77, 95 seconds remain. Caleb Murray pumps, puts up the 3, can't get this one to go. Rebounded by Ricky Goodright. And a timeout is called by Goodright. 1:28 left to play.
And that was Nelson's first basket of the game.
It's a 30-second timeout for Clarion. And a 4-point lead. They have possession. Have to go the length of the floor to get to their bucket, but a minute 28 left to play. What a crazy time of the year it is for us with the broadcast crew. Again, 3 basketball games last night, a football game at noon today, and then 3 more basketball games this evening. I think the only way we could have it any more busy, and it may not even be quite as busy, is if both West Liberty men's and women host an Atlantic Region tournament here at the ASRC, but that doesn't happen all that often for any school.
Yeah.
Nelson working against Gall. kicks it back out for Cody. All right, finds Thomas back to Cody. It's good for 3. 84-77.
Cody's got 12 points on the night now.
Less than a minute to play. Ball is loose. Fighting for it. Gall is sliding on his back. Murray takes it. Puts up the 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Peebles. And here come the Golden Eagles. Now he's fouled by Murray with 46.5 seconds remaining. This is Murray's second foul of the night. 9th team fouls. Both teams have 9 fouls. One more for either, and the other team will be in the double bonus.
Clarion is on a 5-0 run within the last minute, 13 seconds.
So we got a 1-1 coming up after we get the floor cleaned up here.
So Wheeling's down by 7 with 46.5 seconds left. It's a broadcaster's nightmare, but do you think we could see overtime?
There's a chance. I mean, we almost did last night. That's what I was kind of waiting for, and knowing it was the last game of the night, selfishly, I did not want it to, just so I could go home and get some sleep before we had to be back up here. It's about 12 hours from the time I got home to when I had to be back on campus this morning. Not bad. Got a little dinner and went right to bed.
Yeah.
But honestly, for the beginning of basketball season and the great game that we got to see this afternoon at West Family Stadium, it's all worth it.
That's what we like. We like close games.
Yeah. Get a little bit of a Bronx cheer from some West Liberty faithful for the young man cleaning off the floor here. I believe he's a West Liberty student. Peebles hits the front end, or hits the first. Second one is good. 86-77, a 9-point game. Peebles with 30 tonight against Wheeling. 40 seconds left. Inside, passes up and good. English gets the bucket in a timeout called by Coach Richardson. 30-second timeout. 39.7 left to play. Lamar Dampier, number 11, set to come in for Wheeling. He had some moments last night for the Cardinals. Back onto the floor. Here comes the Golden Eagles of Clarion. Again, 39.7 left. Wheeling down by 7, and Clarion has possession. Easter looking for somewhere to go, finds Ricky Goodright, and they're going to foul. It's Dampier, the man that just came in off the bench. Jeremy Thomas set to go back in for Clarion, as well as Curtis Harrison for Wheeling. Goodright hits the first, and Clarion now in the double bonus as Wheeling has 10 team fouls. No good on the second. An 8-point game. Harrison to English, no good. They say last touched by Clarion, 31.8 left. Smith from the baseline to throw this in. Finds Gall under to the bucket. Shot is blocked. They're going to call the foul. They call this on Ricky Goodright. And now Clarion has 10 team fouls as well. Both teams in the double bonus. 28.5 seconds left. There is no longer a shot clock in this game. Hits the first one. Lampier back in for Harrison. I'm sure he's going to be the man to foul somebody. He's only got one in this ball game so far. No good. Tipped around, and it's going to be rebounded by Peebles. Tries to throw it off a Cardinal, and he does. Possession goes to Clarion, and now Cody is back in, taking the place of Thomas. 23.6 left to play in a 7-point game. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Wheeling. Clarion will keep possession.
Hey guys, come up higher. Come up to the 3-point line.
That was tipped out by Alex Smith, I believe.
Lobs this one up for Nelson. He's going to be fouled immediately by Chris English. And that will send Nelson to the line to shoot two. We got Nelson's first attempt is good. Harrison back in for Wheeling, and Thomas back in for Clarion. Nelson's shot is up and good. Gall driving. Puts it up with the left and good. 14 seconds remain. Ricky Goodright gets it up to Nelson. Down to 12 seconds. He is fouled by English with 10.9 in a 6-point ball game, 89-82. Clarion will try to add to the lead. Good on the first free throw. Good on the second. 91-82. Gall brings it up. 6 seconds, no good on that. Thomas and Easter fighting for that one. They'll let the clock run out here. That will be the final 91-82 in favor of Clarion. Both of these teams now 1-1 on the season. We take a look at some of the final stats, and it looks pretty even across the board. Some of the more obvious things are points off of fast breaks. Clarion had 19 points tonight off of fast breaks. Wheeling just 6 points off turnovers were pretty somewhat even. Clarion with 15, Wheeling with 10. And even looking at some of the shooting percentages, everything looks pretty similar. Just Clarion got the better of Wheeling tonight. Again,
Kendon Peebles, 30 points. Outstanding performance by him.
We'll see how many of these guys had double digits for Clarion. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 players with double digits. Justice Easter, along with Kendon Peebles, Gavin Cody, and Jeremy Thomas, all had double digits. And when you look at Wheeling, It was Aiden Gull, Alex Smith, Caleb Murray, and Chris English all had double-digit points for Wheeling as well. Trey Nelson, the point guard, I guess you could say, didn't have a ton of points, but had 8 assists in this ball game. Just a good all-around performance for both of these schools in their second game of this Atlantic Region crossover, as Wheeling again took on Clarion, but fell 91-82 in favor of Clarion. A great ball game. Again, sorry for all the Wheeling and Clarion fans that we could not get here for the beginning of the beginning of the game. Got here at the start of the second half to carry on this broadcast. Colin, did you have any final thoughts about this game?
It was a great game by Clarion. Obviously, like we mentioned, Kendon Peebles with 30 points. Outstanding game by him. Trey Nelson, he did great on defense.
Yeah.
He didn't get many points, but he did have 6 rebounds, 8 assists, I believe. He won a couple steals, too. Just a beautiful game all around by Clarion.
Yeah, these two teams are going to be teams that will not be easy wins for anyone they play the rest of this season. They both finish up this crossover at 1-1 on the season. Folks, don't go anywhere. Coming up next, we've got some women's basketball. West Liberty is ready to take on Cal U, the Vulcans. Both of these schools have historic women's basketball programs, so be sure to tune in. We got about 15 minutes or so before we come back and begin the broadcast for this women's basketball game coming up. Again, West Liberty versus Cal coming up next on Topper Station.